Okay, this is Lower Marsh Market. Well, Lower Marsh Road, whatever you want to call it, but there's a little market usually here. It's usually here most days of the week, I think. Oh, I'm not sure what days of the week it's on actually. But anyway, there's usually market stalls down here. And of course, when I was living rough, and the entrance to that graffiti place is just down there. So the graffiti place is just down there. That's where I used to sleep sometimes. And then of course, like, I'd come out and I'd walk down this road. Sometimes go to the station, sometimes not, just depending. But I used to walk down there all the time. And anyway, I had a few little things happen. And I'll take you to the shop where I stole some Evo stick once. I actually went in and nicked a tin of Evo stick because I used to sniff glue for many years, especially when I was homeless. You know, it was just another way of getting out of my head. Oh, I just noticed this trike. Look at this trike here. Let's just go and have a nosy at this. This looks cool. Sorry, slight distraction from where I was going to go, but only for a moment or two because I just want to look at this. This is so cool. Look at this. Oh wow. How cool is that? Nice. You don't see many of them. Well, I'm sure you do, but not every day of the week you don't. That's cool, man. I like it. Nice. Not sure about the colour though, to be quite honest. Not my colour, but you know, I would have had it to maybe a different colour and black or something, I don't know, and silver and anyway, whatever. I mean, you know, still cool. Anyway, right, sorry, slight distraction there. It's just a little side alley. Used to be some loos down here, funny enough. Portable loo thing. Anyway, that's just back of my head. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. It's just it just popped into my head. Anyway, so right, back out onto Lower Marsh. And anyway, like I say, there was one time when I saw that tin of Evo stick, and I ran out of the shop, and the shopkeeper caught me. Started beating me up. Actually started beating me up in the street, man. Managed to get away from him eventually, but anyway, the thing is, it caused a bit of a ruckus, and I was off my head, and lots of people sort of watched it, and so at some point somebody must have called the police, and there's loads of police come out, and eventually they cornered me in one of these little side streets. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been that one there actually. Not sure. I can't actually remember off the top of my head, but anyway, so they cornered me in one of these little side streets, and this plainclothes copper started talking to me, and he gave me his card, and it was like they were really concerned about me, they said, and you know, about my mental state and this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. And so this copper said to me, look, I'm going to try and get you into St. Thomas's because, you know, you're obviously not well, blah 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 blah, which I guess, you know, was more or less true. You know, considering I was just drinking, wasn't really eating, sniffing glue if I could get hold of it sometimes. But I'd more or less kind of kicked that into touch, the old glue thing, really. You know, at that point, it was more booze than anything. But I mean, like I say, sometimes I would just do anything to get out of my head. You know, because I just wasn't well at the end of the day. And so anyway, like I say, they eventually let me go. Didn't arrest me or anything, but you know, he says like, you know, we're going to try and get you in there. Anyway, it didn't happen for whatever reasons, but anyway, it wasn't long after that I did go to the Tony Hills unit eventually. But anyway, it's a rather convoluted and long story, which I won't go into right at this minute. But anyway, we're coming up to where there's a hardware shop. This where I nicked the glue from, like I say, and you know, it's just amazing, isn't it, that how my life has changed. But you know, at the moment I am struggling, just in terms of my emotional state more than anything, but otherwise, compared to how I was, blimey, you know, a lot better than I used to be. But here it is, here's the shop. I shouldn't laugh really, but I mean, that's the shop where I nicked the tin of Evo stick from, man. I mean, you know, the funny thing is, like I say, you know, oh, I don't know, it's just crazy stuff, man, crazy. You know, obviously I regret it these days. I mean, I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but hey, who knows, maybe I wouldn't have got the help in the end. I don't know. Sometimes you kind of do mad things and you might not think about getting the help at the time, but you know, one thing can lead to another, and you know, sometimes it can work out well, sometimes not. All depends really. But anyway, so this is Lower Marsh, like I say, and this is where I had my crazy time. And I'll be drinking all the time and begging for money, and oh man, just went on and on and on. So anyway, I'll leave it there for now. So I'll catch you later.